Awards live, CBS Sunday.
Oh, what are you doing up? I was going to surprise you.
I got scared. I woke up and you weren't there. I thought I dreamt the whole thing.
No, you didn't dream a thing. It's all real. I'm here and I'm not going anywhere.
I know. It's just gonna take some getting used to, you know, being able to trust the whole situation.
Listen, why don't we take this little party upstairs?
Ooh, breakfast in bed. Yeah. Yum.
Katie! Katie! Hey, did you take my stick pin on my watch?
Why would I take your stick pin?
I don't know. Somebody did.
Why don't you go check again, Henry?
Look, there's only so many times a man can empty his underwear drawer, all right? They're not there.
Underwear drawer? Come on, mate. That's the first place a robber looks.
A robber?
Not that you've been robbed.
Well, then, where is my stick pin? It's solid gold. It's got a diamond on it the size of an olive, and then the watch. The watch is a Rolex, a real one.
Look, it's all gone. All my good jewelry. All of my rings, my gold bracelet, my pearl necklace. It's gone.
And it's official. We've been robbed.
Floor.
You're a pig, you know that?
Nice to see you, too.
Are you living in your car?
Well, if you paid me the money you owed me, then
I
maybe...
don't have any money.
Okay. So, where'd the $5,000 come up to bail me out?
What do you care? I scraped it together.
So, scrape together what you owe me.
I can't.
Why not?
Because my friend isn't here yet, okay? I need a favor. Katie's sister and that guy she lives with, somehow the two of them have gotten to Mike. He's starting to pull away from me.
Yeah, you're breaking my heart.
Mike goes back to Katie, the deal's off.
Well, hey, I thought that you slept with the guy. Wow, he's bored already.
You want to go back to jail, keep it up.
Why? What do you want?
Some fireworks. You need to remind Mike that you're still a danger to me.
Wow.
You like that car?
Why, are you kidding me? Flying around town with a gorgeous blonde and a beautiful red Corvette. Felt like I was 18 again.
That explains last night.
Oh.
Too bad I don't have back seats in those sports cars.
Oh, see, that's the beauty of not being 18. We always have the lake view.
We still have to buy gasoline for that gorgeous car.
What?
And diapers for our gorgeous daughter.
So you telling me you blew the entire wad on your husband?
If a gal can't buy something special for the man she loves every once in a while.
Baby, you're all I need.
Thank God you're here. I've been up this entire night going over everything I know on Jordan Sinclair. His contacts, his references,
Mom,
his
you just
bio.
had brain surgery. Calm down.
How can I calm down? He could be my son.
How's that even possible?
When your father's involved, anything is possible. Why else would he imply that there's a connection if there is none?
To make you crazy. Guy's got a lot of time on his hands.
You know what? The guy has never forgiven me for leaving him, so he does everything he can to retaliate against me. And if he has kept a child from me for over 20-odd years, well, that would just take the cake, Paul.
Have you spoken to Jennifer?
No, I haven't. She's still asleep.
Because I did a little digging.
I just can't believe that she has taken this time to get involved with Jordan. He's married.
Okay,
he has a
let's
baby.
not assume anything.
She could be his sister. Maybe I better wake her up, huh?
Wait, whoa, hold on. Say what? Jen, please don't date with your maybe brother. Let's just find out everything we can find out first.
And in the meantime, if they decide to get intimate...
Okay, I don't think even Jordan can juggle Rosanna and James and Cabot and Jennifer. Let's not borrow trouble, all right? Jordan isn't going to start anything with Jennifer. Not yet.
You're still here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, here. You need to calm down and take care of yourself, all right? You're still healing.
I'm just worried about your sister.
Well, so am I. You know, I went online and I did some research on Jordan, and I think I have a really good place to start digging. Rosanna?
Hi. Can you come over? I'm really worried about what Jordan's gonna do next. Do you remember that crazy idea I had that leaving him alone with Cabot was gonna cure him of fatherhood? Well, it's backfired. He's besotted with Cabot. He's never gonna let him go.
I'll get there as soon as I can, all right? Rosanna is frantic about Jordan taking Cabot.
You see, it's classic Stenbeck. With one move, he's thrown all of our lives into turmoil,
okay.
Paul.
So don't give him the satisfaction. Just calm down, all right? And take care of yourself. And before we know for sure what's going on, don't say anything to Jennifer.
Okay, you're right. I don't have to get her too upset.
Right. I'll be back in a little while.
You see what Rosanna's found out. I'm sure her people are working overtime.
I wish things were different. I wasn't tangled up in this mess with Rosanna.
Oh, I don't care about that.
I do. Things are supposed to be special right now. You know, discovering each other. Spending time alone, just you and me.
Well, I don't know if that's in the cards.
I'm not gonna let these complications take over. I don't want you to ever think that you're not important to me.
How could I after last night?
I love making love to you. I just want you to know, no matter how crazy things get, that you can count on me. I want to be with you.
I want to be with you. And if you ever need anything, I will help you.
Thank you. I've never had that. And now that I have you and a son, I just...
Well, now that you've had a night to sleep on it, not that you had much sleep, do you know any better of what you're gonna do?
Well, I know that I still need answers. You know, who is Cabot's mother, and why were Rosanna and I thrown together? I understand how she feels. She loves Cabot, and I mean, I have feelings for him too. But what really matters right now is what's best for Cabot and for you and me.
Jennifer? Honey, I'm sorry to disturb you, but this can't wait.
Can you give me a minute, Mom, please?
We really need to talk.
This year, Everyone is back.
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Critics are calling Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban one of the best films of all time. Magical. Wondrous.
Amazing!
Certain to become a classic.
That felt good.
Brilliant! Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Nice doggy! Nice doggy!
Rated PG. Now playing.
You make me feel love.
You're 2 years old, and boy, do you love your bath. So we made our new baby wipes better. More like a baby's washcloth and water. They clean gently, and they're softer and stronger because now they're made from a cloth-like material. So every diaper change feels just like a bath, in a smaller tub. New Pampers Wipes, also in lavender scent, inspired by babies, created by Pampers.
Moisturizing lipsticks feel soft when you first put them on, but before you know it, they're gone. Now Max Factor's brought out new Lipfinity Everlights. Ever so soft, ever so light, ever so long-lasting.
New Lipfinity Everlights from Max Factor, the makeup of makeup artists.
Call me irresponsible.
Who says cleaning has to be a full-time job? Swiffer Duster's new extending pivoting handle makes it a breeze, because you've got better things to do. Stop cleaning. Get Swiffer.
Laxatives like that can cause cramps. Huh? Try new Philips Caplets. What's the difference? Philips effectively relieves constipation overnight without cramps because it's stimulant-free. I'm switching to Philips. Philips, effective relief, cramp-free.
Itchy hives could have ruined my big day.
Miserable itchy hives just about drove me nuts. Now I've discovered Claritin Hives Relief.
But now I'm Claritin Clear. That means I control the itching without drowsiness.
So I'm Claritin Clear.
Introducing new Claritin Hives Relief, the only non-drowsy over-the-counter medicine specially for hives.
Get Claritin Hives Relief.
And get Claritin Clear.
Powerful, non-drowsy relief from your worst itching. Look for it in the first aid section.
God's latest request. The debate team could cost Joan her best friend.
This is a joke. Your idea of freedom is everybody agrees with you?
Joan of Arcadia, CBS tonight.
Watch for our anchor's big surprise all next week on The Early Show.
How is she? Well, she didn't need this, and frankly, neither did I.
They took all the family jewelry. That beautiful gold bracelet that Dad gave Mama, it's gone.
Baby, I'm so sorry. Do you have any idea when this happened?
Well, I didn't notice anything was missing until this morning, but then again, we haven't checked and since before we went to Deerbrook.
So it happened when the house was empty?
Yeah, there's a neighbor that lives about a mile down the main road. She came in to feed the bunnies once a day.
How well do you know this woman?
Oh, she's sweet, Margot. She would never take anything.
Well, I looked around. There's no sign of forced entry.
I don't get this. This place used to be so safe. It used to be.
All right, would you make a list of all the items that are missing and make a description, any photographs you might have for, you know, insurance purposes?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I have some photographs at the bank in a lockbox.
Good, good.
Yeah, you know, and don't forget the pin and the Rolex. I won them in a poker game in Sausalito.
Why don't you have a look around outside? And Henry, Simon, would you look around the house, make sure nothing else is missing?
Second. If they took my picture of Minnesota Fats, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm never gonna see any of this stuff again, am I?
You don't know that for sure. Listen, I want to tell you how sorry I am about the whole Deerbrook thing.
I mean, that you had me committed?
Well, I really didn't have a choice, did I? I mean, it was either that or send you to jail. You were acting nuts, and you were obsessed with Pilar.
Yeah, I was, for good reason.
Well, I just want you to know that I love you. I never do anything to intentionally hurt you.
I know. And I don't blame you for thinking the things that you did. That was the point, right? Pilar's one clever girl, and I fell for her bait every time.
Well, she had Mike fooled. I think it's important that you know he was just as confused as I was. And everything we did, Katie, we did out of concern and love for you.
I'm looking for a place to live. I'll be back for my bags, Pilar.
You have to make Mike believe that you're still a threat to me.
Last time we staged something for your boyfriend's benefit, I went to jail.
It doesn't have to be physical. Just let him see how angry you are.
Okay, so I threaten you, he goes to the cops, they revoke my bail.
He goes back to Katie, we end up with nothing. You've come so far.
This is the last time.
Absolutely. So I will be at the cottage. Now, I can't stay too long because I'm supposed to be moving out. The sooner you can get there, the better, okay?
Hey, I want my money.
As soon as I can get it.
Yeah, that better mean by next week. Or else you won't have to ask me to threaten you.
I know I'm being silly. Cabot's perfectly safe in his crib.
Not to mention there's an armed guard posted at your door.
Yeah, I'm being irrational. I understand that. But I'm not, really, because Cabot's disappeared before.
Cabot's not going to disappear.
But now that Jordan knows that he's Cabot's father...
You're the mother.
By adoption. And if Jordan challenges that in court, I won't even have that.
Yeah, but if you don't panic and you remain calm and Jordan gets to see Cabot whenever he wants to, I don't see any reason why Jordan would challenge the adoptive agreement.
You didn't see what I saw. Jennifer and Jordan are bonding. He could take Cabot, he could marry Jennifer, ride off into the sunset with the court's blessing, perfect little nuclear family. I can't compete with that.
You don't have to. You don't have to compete with any of it.
When I came home last night, Jennifer was holding Cabot. She'd fed him, she'd changed him. If I hadn't come home when I did, she'd be rocking him to sleep.
Rosanna, so what? Come on, all that proves is that Jordan doesn't have a clue.
Exactly. He needs Jennifer to learn how to take care of the baby. They like each other. What's to stop him from marrying her and taking
Jordan
Cabot?
is not gonna marry Jennifer.
How do you know that? Have you seen them together?
Take my word for it.
You know something. You know something. Tell me.
Barbara, I am so sorry. Neither one of us made...
I would like to talk to my daughter alone, please.
It's okay. I'll be in a minute. Look, Mom, I know that this is weird for the both of us, but I'm not 16, so why don't we just take a deep breath
You want me
and
to
start...
forget what I just saw there? You've made a terrible mistake. This is not possible. You cannot be with Jordan Sinclair.
What are you talking about? You love Jordan. You were the one who told me to go for it in the first
Fine, then I will talk to him. I will tell him that this is not possible. You cannot be involved with him. It is wrong.
Why? He is a wonderful man.
You have to trust me on this, Jen.
Not until you tell me what's really going on.
Introducing new Ore-Ida Extra Crispy Fries. Feel the noise.
The sunless tanning brand more women recommend to their friends? Neutrogena. Instant Bronze Sunless Tanner shows where it goes, so you see, it's not streaky or fake. It looks like a real back-from-the-beach tan. Would I recommend Neutrogena? I already have. Instant Bronze. Neutrogena.
Most people become aware of their septic system when they have a problem. You might see puddles in the yard from sewage popping up to the top of the ground. Using Red X once a month will lessen the likelihood of having the yard torn up. I've always recommended Red X, and I've never recommended anything else.
With even more sweet and tangy fruit in Kellogg's Fruit Harvest Strawberry Blueberry, even the milk can't wait. Kellogg's Fruit Harvest cereal, now with 10% more fruit.
In my line of work, pain was part of the job, but heartburn pain was part of my life until I got help from Prevacid. I'm a pretty tough guy, but that fireball would hit me more often than linebackers. I was in great shape, I changed my diet, I had enough chalky tabs to line a field with. Still, the heartburn came back. My trainer and I thought it might be serious, so I finally took a time out to see my doctor. He broke it down like this. 1, I had acid reflux disease. 2, acid causes pain and can lead to damage. And 3, he prescribed Prevacid because it helps prevent acid.
Heartburn pain and damage is caused by acid backing up into the esophagus. But one Prevacid once a day helps prevent the acid, stops the pain, and allows your body to heal.
Now I'm retired, and with Prevacid daily, my heartburn is too.
Prescription Prevacid has a low occurrence of side effects such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and nausea. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. Ask your doctor for more information, and if Prevacid is right for you, help prevent the acid with Prevacid.
Hudson, remind me never to wear my favorite outfit on a flight again.
Rough re-entry, madam?
Ruff, this isn't even my dinner. Do you have some expensive miracle cleaner that can save this?
I'll see what I can do. She thinks I use expensive detergent to get her clothes clean. So imagine how surprised she'd be if she knew I used all detergent. It's a first-class detergent for an economy price.
It's clean. I'll wear it tonight.
I can die happy.
We want to make sure that you're right for our daughter. Are you safe? Reliable?
Don't buy a used car without a Carfax history report. Now with the buyback guarantee. For details, ask your dealer or go to Carfax.com.
For those who live for the thrill of the grill, there's a new secret to grilling that has them all fired up. New Pam for grilling. It's no stick at higher temperatures and makes cleanup a snap. New Pam for grilling. Another reason Pam is America's favorite no-stick cooking spray.
Well, Mike knows that he doesn't have to worry about me anymore.
Because Simon's back?
Yeah, Henry told him.
So, you haven't talked to him?
Oh, we talked. Didn't change anything.
Looks like someone picked a lock on the front door.
Did you check around for tracks?
Ground's pretty hard. Hasn't rained for about a week.
Oh, that'd be my fault. I prayed that it would be sunny for Casey's game.
Well, I didn't seem to touch anything else. The TV, DVD, everything's still there.
All right, well, why don't you take this and check it for prints, take it to the lab. Fortunately, I have all of your prints on file.
Well, this unconvicted felon is going to head down to the hardware store and get us a new lock for the front door.
Okay, give me that list when you're... Oh, you're done. Fine, thank you. Call me if you need anything. Simon, take care of her.
You bet.
Thanks.
Listen, why don't you take this really ordinary guard rabbit upstairs? And after we go to the bank and get those photos, I'm going to take you for the biggest breakfast you've ever eaten.
Oh, babe, thanks, but I'm not really that hungry.
Look, babe, I know it's a shock. Waking up realizing someone's broken into the house. I'm just glad you weren't here at the time.
If I was here, it probably wouldn't have happened.
All right, I'll tell you what. After we go and get those photos from the bank, I'm going to take you down to that little jewelry store on Pearl Street, and I'm going to steal you whatever you want.
Oh, you're sweet. But the things that got stolen, they're family heirlooms. They've been passed throughout my family. They're irreplaceable.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, they're not lost. Because I'm going to get your jewelry back.
How?
Look, just because Simon rescued Katie from the nut house doesn't mean you're going to give up on Pilar, does it? You're still going to arrest her.
Look, even if Pilar is responsible for setting Katie up...
Even if? Margot,
well, where's the proof? Where is the proof? Simon's back now. So Pilar isn't going to go after Katie now. We're not going to catch her in the act. And besides, other than filing a false police report, what kind of crime did you commit, huh?
Try breaking and entering. And grand theft.
I didn't hear you come in last night.
I'm sorry. I didn't have anywhere else to go. But I've got a few leads on apartments.
Good. You should know Katie's home.
What? She escaped?
No, she's been discharged. Her husband's back.
Her husband? You mean the guy who walked out on her?
He's back.
Since when? You actually saw him?
Yes, I saw him.
And he's staying?
Who knows? Who cares?
You care. Only why should you admit you're jealous when it's so much easier to take it out on me?
Thank you. Brunch is on me.
I still have a few dollars left.
I could get used to this, you know.
You just might have to. Barbara says this is just the beginning.
Oh, yeah. I knew you could handle it, babe. You had the talent. You just needed a chance to prove it. And I hope you know how proud I am of you. We never got a chance to celebrate with Craig grabbing Cab and Rosanna marrying Jordan.
I was hoping that would all die down when we got back.
Was Stenbeck involved? Are you kidding me? It's gonna get worse, you know that.
I know you're right. But Roseanne is my sister. And Biara, I can't give that up. Not now.
All I'm saying is proceed with caution. We know Stenbeck's got an agenda, obviously. Let's just wait and see what it is. Meantime, do your best to stay out of the line of fire.
What do you suddenly have against Jordan?
I am not very comfortable with my daughter being involved with a married man.
In name only.
But when there's a child, you never know, Jen.
Mother, the child is the whole reason that Rosanna wanted to marry him in the first place. She thought it was the only way that she could keep Cabot, but it's not like she actually had feelings for him.
Okay, you might think this is very noble, but it doesn't ring true for me because, you see, Rosanna Cabot is a very wealthy woman, and Jordan Sinclair is a very ambitious young man. You said so yourself when I hired him. You said that you thought that he was snowing me. Well, I'm telling you now, I think he's snowing you. He's just found a softer berth.
Mother, you couldn't be more wrong. Jordan and Rosanna are fighting over Cabot.
Well, how
it's not
good
a
can
love
that be
match.
for Cabot? I mean, does he even know who the mother is? Does he even remember? It's also sordid, Jennifer, and the only thing that's going to happen is that you're going to get hurt.
Yeah, listen, Mom, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I trust Jordan.
Okay, well, if he's so trustworthy, you just tell him to keep his distance from you.
I don't
until
want
he
him to
sorts-
keep his distance.
And you promise me that what happened here last night won't happen again until you're sure.
Until I'm sure of what?
That he is who he says he is. And that he's free. Come on, Jennifer, please promise me you're not going to be intimate with him again. Please promise me that.
I am in love with him.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Jennifer.
Okay, fine. Then this conversation is over.
Please, Jen. Give me a week.
What'd she say?
Oh, the usual. She's afraid I'm gonna get hurt.
She thinks I'm gonna hurt you.
Well, you know, you're married and you have a child.
Yeah, but the marriage is in name.
I know. You don't need to explain it to me.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe I should just keep my distance from you until...
I don't want you to keep your distance.
And I don't want you to be compromised, Jen. This is a small town.
Are you kidding? I am a saint compared to my mother. There are no worries on that score.
Okay, still, if you have any doubts, I'm not talking about the marriage. That can be dissolved, but my child is not going to go anywhere, Jen.
Hey, I adore Cabot. And I am crazy about his father.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that because his father is crazy about you.
Hey, if you know something that would prevent Jordan from marrying your sister, you have to tell me.
Well, for one thing, my mother would never allow it. We all know how lethal my mother can be when she doesn't approve of a fiancé.
I thought you liked Jordan.
Well, as an employee, yeah, but not as a son-in-law. I mean, after marrying you and fathering a child he doesn't even remember, and what mother would encourage that relationship?
Yeah, okay. You have a point, but I don't think it would discourage Jennifer. Or Jordan, if he wants full custody. All he has to do is marry her, and that seals the deal. There's something else. Tell me, please.
I have a few thoughts, but I can't back any of it up.
Come on, if you know something, you have to tell me. You have to, okay? I know there's no guarantees. I just need it. I need something. I need a little hope. Please.
I have a suspicion that James might be more involved in this than we think, but...
What do you mean more involved?
Well, it's like I said, it's just a feeling. I don't have any proof. Look, I don't really want to talk to you about this until I have confirmation. The last thing I want is for you to be alarmed.
I'm not alarmed.
Rosanna, really, I shouldn't have said anything.
But you did.
Okay, Miss, like I said, I would prefer to have this conversation after I've confirmed a few things, but I'll tell you my half-baked idea if you really want to know, but are you ready to hear this?
I want to know. I want to know exactly what you're thinking, good or bad.
There's a chance that Jordan might be James's son. And if that's true, James is going to do anything he can to protect his interests.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Where are we going?
Why don't you get dressed? I'll tell you on the way to the airport.
That's look what he did to Rose. To his mother. To you. He's one of the reasons you lost Cabot the first time, and now you're gonna listen to him?
From Walt Disney Pictures.
Pictures, 3 dreamers.
Really believe we can succeed?
Yes. Will take you and your family on the world's greatest race.
Around the world in 80 days.
Stop them! On June 16th, Walt Disney Pictures invites you to spread your wings.
Hold on!
Hang on to your dreams.
Keep your eyes peeled for anything unusual.
And experience all the fun in the world.
Voila, la la, futigua.
You stink. Disney's Around the World in 80 days. Rated PG.
Introducing the Veet Bladeless Razor Kit. There's no cuts, just skin that feels smooth up to twice as long as shaving with a blade. The Bladeless Razor Kit from Veet, a feeling that lasts.
Wherever scum lives, it will be there. Comet Bathroom Spray. So powerful, it cleans soap scum 3 times better than the leading bathroom spray. Now in new orange scent.
I had a toothache on my wedding day. I needed immediate relief. That's why Oragel was the right choice for me.
Pain relief pills can take up to 30 minutes to work. Oragel works in a flash. Oragel takes the ache out of toothache immediately.
Introducing Zatarain's Ready to Serve. Authentic New Orleans dishes that go from pantry to plate in just 60 seconds. For those times when you need a great meal fast. Zatarain's to the rescue. Jazz it up with Zatarain's Ready to Serve.
Sun's out, and you want to be too. Celebrate with Banana Boat's lasting sweat-proof, waterproof protection. There's nothing better under the sun. So get out and celebrate. Banana Boat, celebrate the sun.
Poppables. Now famous candy bars are bite-sized.
Poppables. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Hiya! Those cats were fast as lightning.
Wherever you're going, you'll feel really good riding with Geico.
Everybody was kung fu
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Tonight, Dave's got Billy Crystal, plus...
Bring it down, Dave, bring it down. Here we go.
New York Yankee, Alex Rodriguez. Yeah! Tonight on The Late Show.
The Emmy-winning Amazing Race is finally back. And better than ever.
Fabulous.
We gotta get on that shuttle. Oh my God!
This race is longer, the locations more exotic, and the teams will be pushed to new limits.
Who said 2 fat Jewish guys couldn't change a tire?
The new Amazing Race premieres Tuesday, July 6th on CBS.
Today on Living It Up with Allie and Jack from the NBC drama Las Vegas, Molly Sims treats one of our viewers to a CoverGirl makeover.
And the dentist from Extreme Makeovers has surefire ways for you to get that Hollywood smile.
Plus, are you always exhausted? Well, we've got secrets to a good night's sleep.
So stay with us.
You've heard about the lifestyle lift on television. It's that amazing procedure that removes up to 20 years of aging in less than an hour. Everyone's having it done, and now it's your chance to have a lifestyle lift done for free. Yes, free. We're looking for the right faces to appear in our TV commercials. If you're one of them, you can have the lifestyle lift done for free. Call 1-800-MAKEOVER right now and find out right over the phone if you qualify for this free procedure. Call 1-800-MAKEOVER right now and you could get the lifestyle lift for free.
Who knows what you can accomplish in the time you save by calling Empire today for your new carpet and flooring. You'll choose from a great selection of carpet, laminate, and hardwood right at home. And we install next day. Right now, you'll save 50% plus no payments for a year. Even get a free gift. For new carpet and flooring, call Empire today. With the time you save, you can do great things.
800-588-2300
Today.
Derek Blakely and Marianne Childers, now on at 4, only on CBS 2 News.
Kick off the CBS Summer of Fun with the Big Brother premiere, CBS Tuesday, July 6th.
Snickers is happily cuddling with Fo in his cage.
Good to hear.
Now, what is this you were saying about being able to get my jewelry back?
Well, whoever took it's going to have to fence it. So I know that world. Who to talk to, who to smack down. And...
No, I don't want you doing anything dangerous.
No danger, I was kidding. I have much more, polite methods of making people talk these days.
Really?
Yes. I'm gonna get your jewelry back.
Well, that would be great.
Oh, you see? How nice is it to have a con man back in the house?
A reformed con man. Look, I don't want you to feel like you have to prove anything to me.
Yeah, well, I do. I'll let you down. And I want the chance to make it up to you, if you're gonna let me.
Look, I didn't want to say anything in front of Katie and Simon, but this burglary has Pilar's fingerprints all over it. Not literally, of course. I mean, she's too smart for that, I think. But, Margot, the point is, look at the facts, all right? She knew that we were at Deerbrook. She knew that house would be empty, and we know that she was working with Russ Terry.
Yes, but Russ Terry was in jail.
Yes, for weeks, until suddenly, just after I talked to him, he paid his bail bondsman $5,000, which I'll bet you is the exact street value of everything that we just lost. Pilar is our burglar.
Glad Simon's back. It's simpler this way. At least I know Katie's taken care of. She was never gonna get past her feelings for him anyway, so it's better for both of us.
You don't have to pretend with me. I know you still love her.
What I feel for Katie's none of your business.
I'm just trying to make you feel better.
I don't know what you're trying to do, but I'm tired of it.
What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear that noise outside?
No.
See? I don't know if it's a tree branch falling or if there's someone out there. So are you gonna go see Cabot again today?
Oh, sorry. I was just watching a beautiful woman brush her hair. Cabot, absolutely. But I have to pursue something first. I know that Rosanna and Paul went to see James Stenbeck. They said that he told them nothing, but given the fact that they've lied about everything.
Well, and not to mention that James Stenbeck is a notorious liar.
Well, and then some. I mean, I did some research on the guy, and he's a criminal legend.
Well, that's why they have him locked down like Hannibal Lecter.
Still, I have to talk to him. I mean, he obviously knows that Cabot is my son, but why beat around the bush? I mean, if he wanted to reunite us, why not just send me a letter? Why finagle Rosanna into marrying me? I mean, none of it makes any sense. Anyway, I called the prison, and they don't accept any visitors. Only family. Do you think maybe your mother would?
Oh, forget about it. You mention his name, and she'll lose what's left of her mind. Well, what about Paul?
Well, he's firmly on Rosanna's side, and they're both determined to take Cabot away from me.
Well, they can't because he's your son.
Still, they're going to make it as difficult as possible. They've proven that. Let's see, Stenbeck is in maximum security. No doubt with cases pending.
What?
I think I figured out who can get us in there. That is, if he's willing.
I shouldn't have said anything. Look, I'm probably wrong, okay? I get very paranoid, especially when it comes to my father. You just have to ignore me.
I knew there was a reason that Stenbeck wanted me to marry Jordan, but I completely missed the obvious.
No, you don't know. Look, this is my father. This could all be random.
It's not. Think about it. If Jordan is Cabot's father, which he is, and if you're right, Cabot is Stenbeck's grandson.
Not Cabot's fault.
Of course not, but we both know what that means. Stenbeck will do anything to protect him.
Look, okay, James wouldn't set all this up just to have Jordan take it apart. And for whatever reason, he wants you and Jordan to both be Cabot's parents. Don't forget, he deliberately picked you to be Cabot's mother.
I'm supposed to be flattered by this?
I don't know about that, but look, what I'm saying is that I think you're on pretty secure footing here. All right, don't get ahead of yourself. Now, have your investigators turned anything up about Jordan? Have the lawyers figured out some way out of this adoptive agreement?
No and no.
All right, well, let me know when... Yeah. Let me know when they do.
Okay, you let me know when you know anything, okay?
Of course.
Hey. If this is true, Cabot's gonna need me more than ever.
Yes, he will.
We filled this tent with 10,000 hungry mosquitoes and biting flies.
That was me over 15 years ago, before the threat of West Nile virus. I was protected by Deep Woods Off. Today, I still trust Off, because you can't beat the DEET in today's Off Deep Woods. It's like a shield against hungry, biting mosquitoes, including those that may carry West Nile virus. No, you just can't beat the DEET in Off Deep Woods.
S.E. Johnson, a family company.
Introducing TGI Fridays Fresh Summer Salads. Now there's even more to love about summer. 3 great salads, 3 amazing flavors. Like new Atkins-approved grilled buffalo chicken salad, new Mediterranean shrimp salad, and Friday's favorite pecan-crusted chicken salad. Hurry in for fresh summer salads, now at TGI Fridays.
The big news this allergy season is new Children's AsTheWorld. It's non-drowsy 24-hour relief that doesn't make kids tired like Benadryl can. Try non-drowsy Children's AsTheWorld. Right when kids need it, wherever they are.
Daddy, let's read.
Gotta get rid of this headache fast.
The moment of choice. Which will work faster, Tylenol or Advil? Truth is, Advil liquid gels will. They work faster, stronger, better than Tylenol on tough headaches. Advance to Advil relief.
It's not how I look in black, it's how I feel I look in it.
To keep your blacks blacker than black, always use Woolite Dark in the gentle cycle. Always use the Woolite cycle.
If this became my little gray dress, I don't think I'd feel quite the same about it.
Love your clothes with Woolite.
We changed to a low-carb lifestyle.
And to a multivitamin made for it.
New One-A-Day Carb Smart, a complete multivitamin with more biotin to help break down the extra fats and proteins you're eating.
It just seemed smart.
One-A-Day Carb Smart.
And I believe in love. I believe in love. Bellissimo.
Revlon, Color Stay Natural Makeup.
She bought a $40,000 watch and makes millions.
I'm only 17, so this is insane.
Lindsay Lohan, you're right. 48 hours tonight.
One night only.
This Sunday, Broadway gets big. Broadway gets bold. Broadway celebrates its best. Live from Radio City Music Hall in New York City, the 2004 Tony Awards, hosted by Hugh Jackman. One night only. Be there on CBS.
We're too late.
Too late for what?
He's in there. He spent the night.
Oh. Okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay because she could be his sister.
Just calm down,
I could
right?
kill
We
James.
don't know everything yet. There could be no connection, none at all.
Really? Then why the lock of hair? The picture, the clues that James has sent me.
So that this would happen, so that you would completely freak out. And look at you, playing right into James' hands.
You're right. It's just the shock of seeing them together.
Well, I can imagine. Look, what's done is done. We can't do anything about it. You well enough to travel? Because I need your help.
Where are we going?
Why don't you get dressed? I'll tell you on the way to the airport.
Hey, Jennifer, Jordan. Hey, Jack, can we speak to you for a minute?
We stopped by the station. They said you were here.
What's on your mind? First of all, I just want to thank you for everything with Rosanna. I've been able to spend some time with my son. It's a miracle.
Oh, I'm glad I could be a help. But, did you figure out why Rosanna was dragged into this mess? You know it was no accident, her ending up with Cabot.
I know, and I've been racking my brain trying to figure out some kind of connection, but at this point, all I have is more questions. So I was hoping that maybe you could help me get some answers.
Well, if I were you, I'd start with Stemback. It's his party.
You read my mind.
Hi. How you doing? Well, I thought you were Jordan. Is he planning to come by? I don't care what he's planning. I'm gonna stop him. Rosanna, I know that you don't like me saying this, but it's the truth. Jordan is Cabot's father. He supplied the sperm. That doesn't make him the father.
actually, it does. And I think it's a big mistake to make him an enemy.
He is the enemy.
No, Rosanna, this is the same sweet guy who agreed to marry you so you could get Cabot back. At great cost to himself, I might add. The fact that he wants to be there for his child is...
I can't believe I can't make you understand this. Jordan is going to try to take Cabot from me.
If you fight him, he will. And you will lose. He is the biological parent. It's better to welcome him with open arms and try to show him that this can work.
It can't work.
Why not? Cabot needs love. As much love as possible. And I know from my own experience that if his father wants to be a part of his life, you do not have the right to keep him away.
Why aren't you on my side?
I am on your side. I want this to work for you, and I think it can if you make Jordan an ally.
Paul thinks I can get full custody.
Paul's just telling you what you want to hear. It's part of his charm, isn't it? He hones in on what he thinks you want and tells you he can get it for you.
Well, at least he understands how I'm feeling.
We all understand it. It's just Jack and I are thinking long-term. Family law always sides with biology, which is why I'm telling you to make nice with Jordan.
Paul thinks that if we find something damning in Jordan's background, I can use it against him, and that the court will rule against him.
You're reaching. The only thing you have on your side is Jordan's goodwill.
What goodwill? He's furious with me.
And why is that, Rosanna? Because Paul told you to lie to him and take the baby and run. Listen, I happen to like Paul, but sometimes he can go a little nuts. Look what he did to Rose, to his mother, to you. He's one of the reasons you lost Cabot the first time, and now you're gonna listen to him?
It's the JCPenney Saturday bonus sale with coupons worth an extra $10 or even $15 on top of huge savings store-wide. So clip your bonus coupons before someone else does. JCPenney. Doors open 9 a.m. Saturday.
By Mystic River on DVD Tuesday.
Kitty was murdered.
See Academy Award-winning actor Sean Penn deliver.
He sent my daughter in there!
The performance of his life. Mystic River 3-disc deluxe edition. Buy it Tuesday.
When choosing a Medicare-approved drug discount card, what's right for one person isn't always what's right for the next. So how do you know which one will save you the most? Call 1-800-MEDICARE. We'll compare cards for you based on your needs. You'll be able to choose the card that's right for you. Call 1-800-MEDICARE now to help you compare.
Looking for a better way to get around? Grab a Dr. Pepper and win one of 10 Dodge Vipers or lots of other prizes. Find a talking can in 12 or 24 packs. You won! Or look through Spider-Man's eye to win. It worked!
Most people become aware of their septic system when they have a problem. You might see puddles in the yard from sewage popping up to the top of the ground. Using Red X once a month will lessen the likelihood of having the yard torn up. I've always recommended Red X, and I've never recommended anything else.
With even more sweet and tangy fruit in Kellogg's Fruit Harvest Strawberry Blueberry, even the milk can't wait. Kellogg's Fruit Harvest cereal, now with 10% more fruit.
When I brought Alice home, Ralph and Ed weren't exactly thrilled. Purina Cat Chow understood. Great nutrition is just the beginning. Their cat experts shared insights and experiences that helped me bring everybody closer together.
Physical, emotional, complete. That's the Purina Cat Chow way of life. Did you know kittens need extra protein to build strong muscles? Feed your kitten Purina Kitten Chow brand, the first step towards a healthy way of life.
Everyone's convinced he electrocuted that girl.
But he didn't, and we can prove it.
Next week,
I can't go back to jail. I'd rather die first.
innocent man escapes.
Kevin Fisher's a fugitive. He's obviously desperate. We consider him dangerous.
Now will he be saved?
I intend to bring Kevin back no matter what it takes.
Before it's too late. The Young and the Restless on CBS Daytime.
Look, after everything I've put you through, the grief, the loneliness, at least if I can get your jewelry back, I'll feel like I've done something good for you for a change.
Okay. But just remember, we're together now, okay? We're married. I don't want you to have to worry about anything. That's some theory, Henry.
I know. It's a little far-fetched, but...
Still, I think it's time to pay Miss Domingo a visit. I was getting worried. Did you find something?
There's a few squirrels. There's nothing out there.
Hey, man, off my property. Hey, you tell her that Russ Terry is back on the street. And one of these days, I am gonna make her pay for what she did to me.
I feel like you are telling me to give up. To accept Jordan as Cabot's only legitimate parent. And then I have no rights, no hope of raising Cabot as my own.
No. What I'm telling you is that you have a very serious problem. But you can get what you want if you are careful. The fact that you thought the adoption was legal, the fact that you cared for Cabot for months, that you happened to be a pretty terrific mother willing to make a lifelong commitment, that's not nothing. And with Jordan's blessing, which you have had up until now, you could have everything you want. But not full custody. Rosanna, the point is, Cabot needs you. But he also needs his father. And Jordan is a good guy. If he's willing to stand up, then you should be happy about that. You should be working together.
That's not what I want, and I don't think that's what's best for Cabot. Cabot needs to know that his home is with me, and that his father isn't going to drag him off to Tokyo or Rangoon for a new wife or a new job.
And what's to stop you from moving to Tokyo or Rangoon, Rosanna? Don't you go there a couple of times a year yourself?
I know you love me, but you are not on my side.
Don't say that.
I would have been long gone if you hadn't told Jack about what I was planning.
Long gone, huh? With Stenbeck's people on your trail?
Yes, and that's exactly the point. Paul knows his father better than anyone. If there's gonna be a war over this child, I need Paul on my side.
Spent half my career on Stenbeck. Guy's a one-man crime wave.
Yeah, I know he's up on some federal charges.
No, what hasn't the guy been up on? Seriously. Nailed him a couple times myself, both here in Oakdale when I was with the Bureau.
Look, I need to talk to him, Jack. Can you get me in to see him?
Absolutely.
So, are you going to tell me where we're going?
Here.
Well, this is the photo that James sent
Right,
me.
taken there at Our Lady of Mercy Home for Children.
Right.
I went online. I found it. I talked to the receptionist this morning.
Where is it?
Buffalo. I already filed a flight plan.
Well, let's just hope someone there remembers Jordan Sinclair.
Let's hope someone there remembers James Stenbeck.
Next week on As the World Turns.
Rosanna.
I love my digital camera.
I love digital.